Hello, everyone. It's June the 14th. We've got a lot to cover here. I'm going to start out with a really great story. I'm going to start out with a story of a little child that I got word, that was not very far from my home in Lewisburg, and but it was at Green Valley. I think it's called Green Valley Children's Home. It's right there, right outside of Raynell, Rupert, in that area. And but this little boy there, and then he was going by the name of Landon. But he wondered if I would just either stop by or write him a little note or whatever, or call or whatever it may be. And so I did so, and then basically wanted to ask me a question. And the question was, and this is tough, gosh dog, but he wanted to know that if I could help find him a home where someone would adopt him. And so since then, there's been lots and lots and lots of response. And so just recently now, and he goes by the name Jace, and Jace is with us, I think, today, and his new adopted family. He just became adopted, and I think that Bruce and Courtney Woods are his new parents, and it is a real blessing, and they're going to join us today, and they're going to be with us, I think, at this time, and I'm going to put them on in just one second, but I could not be any happier for this beautiful young boy. But with all that being said, we have many situations across West Virginia where we need folks to step up rather, and adopt these wonderful children and give them a home, give them a permanent place to be living, and give them stability in their lives. They deserve it so much, and so maybe we could bring Jace and maybe, I don't know if Bruce or Courtney are with us, but there's Bruce with us, and there's our little buddy. There's my buddy right there. How you doing? You doing good? You doing good? You look great. I'm so proud of you. You're growing up. You're getting bigger, and that's really good, really good. But Bruce and Courtney, I can never thank y'all enough. You've got a real blessing here, and God bless you for stepping up. That's really great stuff. So talk to us. Tell us a little bit about him. How's he doing now?
He's doing great. We had, a rough patch, but other since then, he's started to be a great young man.
Well,
and after adoption, he's got goals, and he's really doing fine.
Well, Jace, talk to us. Tell us about your goals. Tell us what you're planning on doing with all the rest of your life now.
Okay, before I say anything, you're my hero. And my goals are to learn how to read it from my brother William. And I have a brother that's going on to college, that's in college. His name is Funky, his nickname. Well, my goals are, I'm also going to help around the house, reading. I cleared up the hillside, and to do stuff around the house, and to get a job in the motor.
I'll tell you, you've got a full agenda, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Well, Bruce, is he a good little worker?
Yes, he is.
I love it. That's great. That's really great.
And I plan on being the governor when I'm older.
You're planning on being a governor someday?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough. I'll tell you this, if I can help you any way achieve that goal in life, it'd be a big honor, and we'd be blessed to have you. That's for sure. You know, I'll tell you, I love to see in the eyes of a child the dreams of the future and the hopes of the future. So you know, Jace, just keep dreaming big, shoot for the moon, shoot for the stars, and know you can call me anytime, okay? Because I'm just a big kid. I'm just a big kid too.
I don't look backward. I don't look in the past. I look forward.
What did he say?
You guys pick
I don't
up?
look in the past. I look in the future.
Oh, that's so good. That nice. Listen, let me tell you this, Jace. And growing up, I played all kinds of different sports. Please put him back up on the screen. Can you do that? Okay. I played lots and lots and lots of different sports, and I wasn't real good at a lot of things because, you know, I was taller and I was a little slower and all that kind of stuff, but I loved to play the different sports. But one of the things that I was pretty decent at is, believe it or not, I was skinny and I had brown hair and I was a pretty good golfer at one point in time. But just what you just said, you look to the future and not the past, right? You just said that. My dad used to tell me all the time, the only shot in golf that matters is the next shot. And really and truly, the only shot in your life that really matters is the next shot. Not the ones in the past, just what you just said. I mean, you nailed it. You're looking to the future. The future is the next shot. The ones in the past, you can't do anything about them. There's nothing you can do about them. You can learn a little bit from them and everything, but the only shot that matters is just what you just said. I mean, you knocked it out of the park just a second ago when you said, you're looking to the future and not the past. That's really good, son. So, Bruce, I'm really proud of you guys, and I thank you so much. What a big step up you did and everything for a blessing that God has given us. So, thanks again for everything. And Jace, you know now, you can call me anytime, right? You just all you got to do is just say, I want to talk to the governor about becoming governor. So you call me, okay? And you'll end up our next governor someday. So really proud of you, buddy. Thank y'all so much. Now, I'll tell you, if that doesn't make you smile, then I can't make you smile, no matter what I come up with. And surely I can't make you smile with just the information that I've got today. But next Tuesday, the 160th birthday of this great state, we're going to have an incredible celebration, you know, that it'll be at the Cultural Center and it'll start at noon. And I want to invite all West Virginians to join in that celebration. You know, the first 160 people that show up, you know, are going to receive a limited edition 160th birthday commemorative gift. And it's handmade by the folks, by an artisan with the Black Locust Workshop, or Wood Shop rather, in Charleston. The First Lady's going to be here, and she'll be doing nice stuff, and she'll be announcing the birthday punch bowl contest winner. And there'll be just lots and lots of activities and lots of good stuff going on, and we'll all enjoy I guess the Miss Van's Blackberry Skillet Cake, and by Kate Weimer of Scott Depot, and she was awarded that last year and everything. There'll be Golden Horseshoe reunion stuff going on, and that'll be really fun and really good. And so lots of good stuff on our 160th birthday. Please join us on that day. On Saturday, June the 17th, you know, we'll be once again hosting our Juneteenth celebration that'll be hosted by the Herbert Henderson Office of Minority Affairs. Jill Upson has done an incredible job with that, and And for our executive director, Dr. Jill Upson, she'll be here and she'll be heading up the big day. Drew Hill will be performing, and as well as several West Virginia musicians. And I think Jill is with us, and she's going to, show us a little video here.
Hey, yo, West Virginia, what's up? It's your boy Cisco, letting you know that myself and Drew Hill are performing live at this year's Juneteenth celebration, thanks to Big Jim Justice. That's right, y'all, the governor. He letting us perform at the Capitals right now. It's Juneteenth. Leg out.
I love it, and everything. I love the Big Jim Justice and everything. So, Drew, thank you so much, and Jill, thank you. I thought Jill was coming on, but we got Drew, and that's all good stuff. So y'all come out on Saturday. Today is an incredible day from the standpoint that it's Flag Day. We set aside this day every year on June the 14th, to commemorate the incredible adoption of our flag, the flag of the United States of America. From June the 14th, 1777, we've celebrated the red, white, and blue, and whether it be in battle or whatever it may be, our flag has served this nation and served this nation very, very well. We're honored beyond belief to celebrate the red, white, and blue, and and all that it means. And so, this is an incredible day. We should never forget. Another announcement is we harvested more turkeys in West Virginia in our spring turkey season this year than we have in many, many years. The total harvest was 12,217. I can remember like it was yesterday that the first wild turkey that I got in the spring, I think there was a little over 300 that were harvested in West Virginia that year. And look how it's grown and what has happened here. Now just think about this just for a second. All this is due to the work of the great people of the DNR. Transporting and moving turkeys and putting them in areas of our state that did not have wild turkeys, and now that is flourishing all across our state. I can tell you that we have done somewhat the same thing with trying to bring bobwhite quail back in West Virginia. Now, it's tough to do. And, absolutely the birds that we released last year, I think we released about 21,000. We're going to try to do the same thing again this year and everything. We're hoping for some regeneration from those birds. The birds are released at an age of 10 to 12 weeks old. Hunters surely enjoyed having bobwhite quail to hunt this past year and everything, but I can tell you that I've been to several different sites and I'm listening to and hearing bobwhite quail whistle in West Virginia in the spring that has we've not heard that sound for a long, long, long time. And so we're still hoping for some regeneration, and the birds that have been out all winter long and everything have sure adapted to the wild, and if we get some chicks hatching and everything, we'll be on our way. So good stuff, great turkey season, and great to just get outdoors and enjoy this incredible woodlands, and the nature is beyond belief, and our waters pristine and none better. So enjoy, and like I said over and over, it'll touch your soul. We have an incredible announcement here about the Mountain Valley Pipeline permit, and I want to read this to you, but here's some good news on the Mountain Valley Pipeline. Our Department of Environmental Protection issued its 401 water quality certification last Thursday and submitted it to the Army Corps of Engineers. This is a big certification that took a lot of time and a lot of effort by the DEP staff. I congratulate all those at DEP, Harold Ward, and all the great people that are there. So good work. So I want to again commend all the great work and how quickly they moved along on this and everything. You know, this was a part of the debt ceiling deal, and the federal permits needed to be complete, so that and issued, I guess, by June the 24th, 2023. The MVP expects the pipeline to be in service by the end of the year of 2023. And so I'm glad that we're doing our part and everything, and state permitting to try to move this permit along and everything. It'll be good stuff for West Virginia a long time if we can get that thing really back moving. You know, the folks at WVU, you know, the WVU, West Virginia University robotics team just absolutely became the best in the world. You know, there was a project that basically was to design the next Mars rover generation and how it would look. You know, there was 11 WVU students studying mechanical and aerospace engineering. I think about, you know, aerospace and all the incredible work that these 11 kids and all the instructors at WVU are doing. It is unbelievable, but they have finished first in the world. I mean, it is unthinkable. The other universities that they beat out and everything, and just what an incredible honor and big day in Mountaineer Nation, and so all I can say is go Mountaineers. Great stuff. You know, we're going to be right outside here at CAMC. You know, we are officially commemorating, you know, the Charleston area medical center's new mobile clinic, you know, that we have outside. And that unit, you know, it took forever and a day to get parts and all the different things, you know, that have been delayed, you know, for months and months. But now we're in motion. And this 36-foot in length and 8-foot high unit that weighs 24,000 pounds will go around the state. It'll be able to help, you know, subsidiaries of cities or rural folks and everything that can absolutely do telehealth and make recommendations and just it will be an incredible tool, especially for the rural health of this state. So we're really happy to have that and have it in motion, and we'll be out and we'll be doing an event outside, you know, as soon as we get through with our briefing here. Yesterday I was at Natera, you know, right outside of Sissonville. Unbelievable. I mean, that's just all there is to it. You know, Natera employs 500 folks now, is expanding the operation, breaking ground. You know, that's us right there, you know, and doing exactly that. You're seeing all the employees, or a lot of the employees that joined in with us there, and they're expanding their operation. They've expanded, and now they're layering in another 30 jobs. We can never thank them enough and everything. Great day. They have 500 full-time people there. They have 70 additional temporary positions. I mean, it is, this expansion will add another 75,000 square feet of space and 30 new jobs. I mean, it is just unbelievable what they're doing. Great folks. We're very appreciative and very thankful of all the great work that they're doing. I think we've got General Hoyer on with a COVID update. General, you could give us that, it'd be really good.
This is being recorded on June 12th, 2023. Governor, again, appreciate the opportunity to be with you to provide some updates on our continued efforts related to COVID-19 and the ongoing work that we are doing in that regard. We continue to work with FEMA to create the conditions for the appropriate transition out of the national state of emergency and make sure that we in West Virginia are continuing to do all the things from both a procedural and operational standpoint, but also a fiscal standpoint to make sure that we do the best by our taxpayers. Again, I would encourage all individuals out this summer traveling around our country and our state and involved in large gatherings to continue to make sure that you maintain a current COVID-19 vaccine. While we all tend to forget, particularly during the summer months and out in public, it is still an important and the most effective prevention tool that we have to prevent serious illness and hospitalization and even death from COVID-19, particularly among our older population, 65 and above. Also, we are coming up on the time for fall sports physicals for many of our young people. So again, parents, please check that COVID-19 vaccine calculator and check and see if your child is eligible for a vaccine as they go for those sports physicals. Again, use the COVID-19 vaccine calculator. You can go to vaccinate.wv.gov, or from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, you can call 1-833-734-0965 if you have additional questions or concerns or need help. One other area, Governor, that we want to make sure that we continue to reinforce: those who have been and used and been eligible for SNAP, CHIP, and Medicaid. We ask you again, please check the currency of your information with DHHR. We have a significant number of people who have been using either SNAP, Medicaid, or CHIP, particularly during COVID, who have become disenrolled for procedural reasons. Most of that probably because of information not being properly updated. So again, check with DHHR. Please update that information. Make sure you maintain that eligibility. You can go to WVPATH, PATH.wv.gov to get online and check that eligibility and update your information. I would also encourage all organizations that work with individuals who have been leveraging SNAP, Medicaid, or CHIP to also please take some extra effort to encourage those individuals and those individuals that may need help or assistance in updating their information. Please do so. It's an important program to make sure that all West Virginians are taken care of. Again, please check that information. Governor, once again, I thank you for the opportunity to be a part of your COVID-19 response team and also the team helping to assist you as we transition and improve the activities within DHHR and that transition to our new agencies. It is a privilege to be a part of the team to help support you in that regard. Thank you.
No, sir, General, thank you. And all of us should know that that man right there, along with Dr. Marsh and many others, that jumped in and to help and is always standing ready to help. And I go way back with him, but many days that were tough days, but many really rewarding days. And it's one of our heroes right there. Really appreciate you, General. But I think that's all we got, except the questions. If we'll take your questions, please.
All right, our first question today is from Mark Curtis with Nexstar Media.
Good afternoon, Governor, and everyone else. Governor, we've been getting a lot of calls and emails and complaints about the $45 million budget shortfall that's ongoing right now at West Virginia University and the prospect that there may have to be some layoffs and or program cuts. Some of the people that have been contacting us blame the income tax cuts for the shortfall. You may want to respond to that too. But, I'm just wondering, with $2 billion surplus, whether there might be money available for the special session of the legislature to call to do a supplemental appropriation to make WVU whole.
Well, Mark, I can promise you without any question whatsoever that the tax cuts, didn't have anything whatsoever to do with that effect. We do continue to mound up, a bigger and bigger and bigger surplus. Our surplus is, is one-time money, and you can't just layer in, growing your base, but we'll look, and this, I think it's just kind of in its beginning infancy and everything, to just say that the tax cuts, had a materially negative effect on this, that's just a long ways from being so.
All right, thank you, Mark. Next to Charles Young with WV News.
Hi, this is Charles Young with WV News. Governor, in addition to the 401 water quality permit, is there anything else under the state's purview related to the Mountain Valley Pipeline that the developers are waiting on? I know we have these multiple interlocking parts between the federal stuff and the state level stuff. Is this the last chunk of state level permitting that the project needs to get restarted? Thank you.
Charles, to the best of my ability, I think that I'm not aware of anything else that is another step that that people are waiting on. But if there be another step, we'll be on it, and I believe that construction has the possibility of starting real soon.
All right, thanks, Charles. Next to Joseph Payton with WSAZ.
Hey, Governor, as you know, we have some ongoing DOH projects in Cabell County right now. One of them, the bridge into Chesapeake, Ohio from Huntington's being repainted. We also have a repaving project along Route 60 in Barbersville and Ona, that area. So when we reported on these things and talked to the city of Huntington, Cabell County EMS, Cabell County 911, we found that we are oftentimes the ones alerting these agencies to changes with those projects. So a lot of them have expressed concerns about that, frustration with the lack of communication from DOH. So my question is, do you think DOH needs to be communicating these projects and changes to them to those emergency crews in cities so that they can be better prepared and make sure emergency personnel can navigate through those areas where there is construction?
Joseph, I would say that it's always a concern. And I would say that I would be the first person to welcome you or anyone pointing out, shortfalls, communication, lapses, deficiencies in any way. But I can tell you just this, that I have directed, our Department of Highways, I've directed, anybody that is associated with any of these projects, even this is like a double, triple, quadruple check to absolutely be communicating, working together. I assure you that I have put out another directive and done that, because it's tough enough. I mean, that's just all there is to it. There's more projects going on all across this state now than you can shake a stick at. And with all that being said, there is a chance for shortfalls. There's a chance of accident. There's a chance of, an ambulance getting delayed. There's chances of things happening that we've got to do everything in our power to try to prevent. So I love it when, you point things out to us that maybe we could do better at and everything, and then we try to do better. That's all there is to it. So I will assure you that without any question, the Cabell County EMS group, the 911 folks, all law enforcement, all the components of DOH, everybody has been, but will continue to be on more high alert to be able to communicate, work together, and everything to make sure we don't have people absolutely in the dark on anything.
All right, thanks, Joseph. Governor, back to you.
Well, I guess let me jump back to this. You know, you saw a young man just a few minutes ago, Jace, absolutely with two brand new parents, and he's so happy to have Bruce and Courtney right now. You know, now when it really boils right down to it, can you just imagine? Imagine being this little kid that was 6 years old that said to the governor, can you just help me find a home for me to where I'll have a mom and dad and I'll have a place that'll be mine, my home. Sheesh. You know, I mean, is there, this world spins really fast, and oftentimes we forget the most simplest blessings that we all have. So join in celebration and prayer for this young man and this family, and it's good stuff. So anyway, thank you all so much. That's all I've got. Thank you.